So, how can you do the morning pages? If you heard of the morning pages, maybe you hear it from The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron, which is a book and maybe a course that she gives you to release or canalize better your creativity and maybe to get out of a creative slump that maybe you are. And she says that every person is a creative person. Doesn't matter if you're a writer, a drawer, or an artist, a painting artist, or whatever you do, you are an artist. So, since I discovered the Artist Way course, I wanted to try by myself and see if this could actually help my creativity or my creative journey or process and maybe reinforce it. Now, I just read the first week of the course where Julia Cameron gives you a list of some good activities and advice to help in your creative journey and, as I said, getting out of your creative slump. Now, of course, to keep going on reading the book, you need to do the exercises because what's the point of it if you don't do the exercises? I haven't started the first week yet in its entirety, but I wanted to give it another try and I thought it would be fun to document my process and see if this could actually help my creativity and change something from my life and process. So maybe you can feel motivated to try it too. So this is day number one, following the artist's way. One of the things Julia Cameron recommends is the morning pages. Maybe you have heard of them, maybe not. It's really popular on TikTok or at least in my For You page. But that is one of the reasons why I want to keep continuing the first week and all the book of Julia Cameron because morning pages have been really helpful and has really had an impact in my creativity in a way to suppress my constant unnecessary overthinking. Now, I have been doing it for a while now, and nowadays, currently, is a pretty meaningful ritual in most of my mornings. I'm not lying. So, of course, a petite disclaimer here I'm going to record this after I try the exercise. So, if I'm telling you this, it's because I actually did the exercise. If you're an overthinker, or you are into journaling even, or want to give it a try, or even if you just want to add a different style of relaxation and calm ritual, this could be an excellent activity for you. First things first, how do you carry out the morning pages? Basically, they consist of a journaling style where first thing in the morning you write anything that comes through your mind during 3 pages. What you're doing here is taking all the trash that's in your mind and throw it in them. No matter what you think, if it makes sense or if it's questionable or imperfect, the idea is to empty your mind so new ideas can have the space to stay. Doesn't that make sense to you? Because it does to me. It doesn't matter if it makes sense or if it's questionable or is imperfect. And these pages are not meant to read again by you nor anyone. Its main goal is just to empty your mind, okay? So what I do this, I don't like to do anything if I haven't washed my face or do my bed. So what I do is that I wake up, I make my bed, and I brush my teeth, wash my face, and after I do that, I go to my desk and start writing. Now, what if I run out of ideas in that specific moment? Or what if I run out of thoughts? And that is the wonderful part of these pages because if you don't know what to write, just write that down. Literally, I don't know what to write. My mind is in blank, etc. Now, keep going like that, and you'll see the thoughts coming out when you're even realizing. Sometimes I don't know what to write in the moment, or I can think of anything else, so I just write I don't know until I just think of something else. And that helps a lot because it's a way to enter in your mind and see what is going on in there. What are you going to get from these morning pages, you may ask? And so these are the changes I've perceived ever since I do it, and it has actually made a great impact in me. So these are the ways it has helped me, is my process and my opinion. So maybe these opinions can vary depending on the people who do these morning pages. This is the way that these pages has helped me in my life in general. So number one, it helps with overthinking. Sometimes it's difficult to not overthink. If you're an overthinking, you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot to think about. I'm in my 20s, I'm studying, I'm working, there's a lot going on in the world in general to think about. So all the time I used to wake up with a mind full of overwhelming thoughts or intrusive, pessimist ones. That, of course, was awful and suffocated me. And when I started to do these morning pages, it was an instant relief. And it was actually instant because the first day I started them, I felt a change. And I'm not kidding, I really felt a change. Yuda Cameron is not paying me or sponsor me to tell him this, but it really changed from the beginning. This journal kept all the thoughts for me and free me of all that overthinking. Now my mind feel at ease, and now I have a control of my thoughts. It helped me to understand where are they coming from, and I just treat it like what they are, just thoughts. And to leave my intrusive thinking in those pages helps me to start my day in peace without stressing out about non-important things. So every time I wake up, I just stress out and leave all those thoughts in them. And now it's a way of feel calm throughout my day, and I'm not thinking nonsense or things that are not that important. And it has really been helpful. Less trash and more space for creativity. Now, I like to define, as I said before, like the purpose of these pages is to empty your mind so new ideas can have the space to stay, because it feels like that. Carrying out the writing of these pages has helped me to focus on the thing I truly care about or I have to do. The way you think and gather all the information resonates with your creative self and what you do for your creativity. So, if you fill your mind with negative thoughts and don't align with your goals, you're not going anywhere. So, emptying your mind, in this case, my mind, has allowed me to concentrate in my creative journey, or creating writing in this case, and content ideas. Even in my own personal goals, like what kind of job I want, what I want to do. It gives you the opportunity to have introspection without zoning out. For the reason that there's only room for the new and good ideas, and all the bad ideas just get out from your mind a time ago. Now, there's a point when even while you're writing these pages, good ideas come from you and pop up instantly while you're writing the morning pages. And that's just great when you're in a creative slump. So now, instead of trying to ease my mind, scrolling on TikTok and doing whatever the heck I used to do before, I do these morning pages and I don't feel overwhelmed anymore throughout my day. And it's kind of relaxing because sometimes we are just so burnt out from social media, and we think that we have our mind at ease, but we actually don't. And these morning pages just help us a lot. Number 3, morning catharsis. I get so mad sometimes and annoyed by people or anything, and writing that down feels so liberating. And it feels like a catharsis there's just some things you don't want to say out loud or you can't say out loud, and sometimes it's even just tiring out, warns you out to say to someone else, maybe because they're not going to understand it, or you just want to keep it to yourself, and that's okay. Writing down first thing in the morning what's annoying you relax your mind and your body and mind, and the best part is you don't need to read it back. It's just a lot of junk. That's it. Not going to bother you anymore. And it is just wonderful when you're an angry person that wakes up angry and in wrath over anything, and you don't know what to do with so many anger sometimes. So the morning pages have been really useful to regulate myself and name what I'm feeling out loud without exposing myself to someone else or being criticized by someone else. So yeah, it's been like a really catharsis. A petty disclaimer here again. I don't do this every morning. Sometimes I just don't have the time in that moment to do the morning pages, and of course, I'm not going to do them on the night because it's the morning pages, not the night pages. Now, there's some mornings where I wake up and I feel like I need to do them, and just another ones where I'm just like chill and I'm okay. And it's just like a process. You don't need to do them every day. Just the first week. I mean, if you can do them straight, like 2 weeks straight, it's perfect. But just gets to a point where you don't need to do them every day, and just the days maybe you need them. So now you know. The morning pages certainly are not going to change your life in a full extent and make your life perfect. Nothing is going to make your life perfect. However, if you want to relax and start your day at ease, they're going to be a wonderful exercise that allows you to have more space for the things that actually matter, to start your day in peace instead of overthinking and anxiety, and without having to scroll sometimes or doom scrolling. And yeah, it can help you a lot. I know it has helped me, and that's one of the reasons why I want to continue doing The Artist Way by Julia Cameron, because if just this one exercise and the initial one and the easiest one was that impactful, I don't want to imagine how the other ones are going to be. So, thank you for watching, and see you later when I open my archives again with the next exercise of The Artist Way. Bye!